That's a good one. Okay, all right, awesome. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it. No, that's. I don't think anyone's like, oh my gosh.
Well, sorry about that, folks. That was a mess. Our Huddle Focus camera shut off at the end of the girls' game, so you didn't get to see the final. Sorry about that. What I can tell you is the Hudson girls do defeat the AP Falcons 51-45. Pirates moved to 5-0 on the season in that fourth quarter. Get you some stats here real quick. Then we'll start talking about the boys' game. Once again, sorry about that. What we worried about the most was on Tuesday when we played Sumner Fred at home. Both of our broadcasts through YouTube were giving us a ton of feedback. You could hear our voices, but the feedback in the background was just so annoying, which I totally get and understand. But so we worried about that, worked on that, fixing that, and didn't set the girls' game up to broadcast long enough in the software, so it shut off before the end of the game. That's totally my bad. So sorry, Chad, for that. The AP Falcons in that girls' game. Hudson wins 51-45 if you didn't catch that. AP Falcons in the second half went 9 for 15 from 2-point range, shooting 60%. They were 1 for 5 from 3-point range, shooting 16%. So 60% inside the arc, 16% from 3-point range. They were 4 for 6 from the free throw line, shooting 67%, and had 8 turnovers. For the Pirates, they went 8 for 19 from 2-point range, shooting 42%. They went 3 for 6 in the second half, shooting 50%. They had 8 turnovers. They went 10 for 12, shooting 83%. Most of those, 6 of those free throws down the stretch, they went 6 for 6. So they shot 83% from the line, but they hit 6 in a row down the stretch to close the game out. We're going to go ahead and move to the boys' game, where the AP Falcons come into tonight with a 4-0 record under the guidance of head coach Aaron Thomas. The Pirates are led by Sean Leonard and sit at 0-2. We've had a game postponed here in Hudson. So we've missed one game, so we're one game behind in the league. This is the first league action for Hudson in the Central Division. AP is 2-0 in the division. The Pirates are 0-0. It's our first game. The AP Falcons are led in scoring by Benny Waller, the junior, number 5. Averages 16.8 points per game. Shoots at 33.9% from the field. He's 78% from the free throw line and leads them in assists with 3.2 per game. They don't have the starters up on the board yet, but in the past 4 games, the AP Falcons have started number 1, Caleb Campbell, a senior. Number 5, Benny Waller, a junior. Number 15, a senior, Mason Ritter. He leads the team in 8.2 rebounds per game. A junior, Sully Jansen, number 20. And Tyler Wedeking, number 23, a freshman. And they go pretty deep off their bench with a lot of guys getting play time. Gavin Bernard, a senior, comes off the bench right away. Jackson Mulder, number 35, a senior, also comes off the bench. Pirates have started in their first 2 conference games. Number 0, a freshman, Tade Roberts. Number 2, a sophomore, Jackson Nestaby. Number 3, a junior, Anderson Yoder. Number 4, a senior and leading scorer, Kean Kryle. And number 10, sophomore, Blake Della Gardell. Pirates, like I said, are led in scoring by Kean Kryle. He shoots at 39.3% from the field, 33% from three-point range. He also leads the team in reboundings with 25, so he's averaging 12.5 in 2 games, 13 points per game. Tade Roberts, the freshman, shoots at 57% from the field in 2 games. He's 3 for 4 from the line for 7 points, is our second leading rebounder at 9, so 4.5 per game. Has 19 points, so he is averaging 8.5 a game. Jackson Nestaby is shot at 27.3% from the field. Has missed both free throw attempts he's taken. Anderson Yoder shoots at 28.6% from the field. He's made 1 3-pointer. He's 2 for 3 from the line. 14 rebounds on the year and has averaged 5.5 a game. Blake Della Gardell shoots at 30% from the field, 30% from three-point range. 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Averages 6.5 points per game. And then the Pirates will bring number 5, Bowen Backus, a sophomore, off the bench. Number 13, a sophomore, Owen Bell, off the bench. Number 54, Grady Mosley, also a sophomore, off the bench. And another sophomore, Austin Kleigel, off the bench. So still haven't posted their starters yet up on the board. But Hudson trying to get their first conference win in the Central Division and in the league overall. Talking to Coach Leonard after the loss here against Sumner Fred on Tuesday. Now, he was very disappointed that they lost that game. As you want to win every game. We talked about it. Everybody wants to win every game. But after I talked him off a cliff a little bit, talked about having the ball, a chance to win, and that's what we had. Talked about Blake Della Gardell stepping to the line, no one on the line with no time on the clock. You need 2 free throws to tie, 3 to win. He got fouled on a 3-pointer. Just talked about, second varsity game of his career. This is his third tonight. And I said, I bet Coach Leonard by the end of the season, if that same situation occurs in game 12 through 16, Blake gets fouled with 3 free throw attempts at the line, 2 to tie, 3 to win. I'll take that money. I'll put my money on Blake then. Just never been in that situation. That is a tough situation for any player, let alone a sophomore starting his second varsity game of his career. So looking forward to a good matchup tonight. Hudson went to Jessup on the road to start the season. They lost 57-38 to a good Jessup squad. Then they came home and lost that heartbreaker 50-48 to Sumner Fred on Tuesday night. Aplington-Parkersburg 4-0 on the season. They beat Sumner Fred by 19, 79-60, but that was a 3-point game at the end of the third quarter. They played Olwine and beat them 66-34. Played Webster City, beat them 59-37, and then played Columbus Catholic on Tuesday and beat them 59-52. The overall series since 2006, since Varsity Bound took over statting everything, AP leads the series 19-16, but they've won 7 of the last 10. Hudson won both matchups last year on their way to a state tournament runner-up finish. So in the last 10 years, AP has kind of dominated, or not kind of, they have dominated this series. Hudson wanting to continue with a 3-point or a 3-game winning streak to continue that tonight. Hopefully everything is coming through sounding good. As I stated before, we had some issues with our sound on Tuesday night. We had the band playing in the background when they left in the fourth quarter on the broadcast, when they had actually left after halftime. So either the computer microphone was active and on a delay or something, but there was a big mess going on. Our goal is to get, I'm using software called OBS, which is free streaming software, streaming out to YouTube. Our goal is to use Production Truck, which will automatically stream to Huddle Fan, and then everything will just be in Huddle from then on. Worked on it for about 3 hours today. Everything seemed to be working except it would not stream to Fan. And working with their basically their help desk today, we kind of decided at 2 o'clock that we would just go back and do YouTube tonight, talk on Monday, and figure out why that streaming's not going through. Everything is working except when it goes to stream out to Huddle itself, it just would not work. So there we sit. You can watch it on Huddle tonight, but you're not going to get a play-by-play. On YouTube, you get to listen to me. So if it were up to me, I'd watch it in Huddle with no play-by-play. About 3 minutes and 45 seconds away from tip-off. And we'll give you a little break, some silence here, while I get ready to try to do some stats, those stats during the game, which are unofficial for sure. But I try to get you something on turnovers, team free throw percentage. I shot chart everything, but I don't give it out by per person. I'll just give it out at the end of each quarter and at the end of the game what each team shot from 2-point range, 3-point range, how many turnovers they had, what they shot from the line. And usually those stats in and of themselves will tell you why one team beat the other. If anybody out in YouTube land has my cell phone and can text me and let me know if you're hearing me, if there's any feedback in the sound. I think we got that squared away after Tuesday, and hopefully I can give you a good play-by-play. Just to mention, during the girls' game, I sit up here while Chad does the play-by-play, and I stat it out, but I watched the game, and you see Robert Driscoll assisting his son on the sidelines. Robert resigned and retired from coaching girls basketball at Union this year. Didn't change school colors. He went to orange and black, and now he's sitting on the sidelines with his son Brady. I had to throw him a text message and say, you just don't look that good on that sideline as you did at Union. Jokingly, of course. But it's funny to watch those games because they ran 2 sets against the Hudson girls that were exactly what Dad would have run at Union, AP ran tonight and scored off both. So everything changes, but everything stays the same. So kind of funny that way. Turn it over to Chris Reber, the public address announcer, for the starting lineups.
Let's begin by welcoming our guests for the evening, the Falcons of Aplington-Parkersburg High School. And how about a hearty how do you do for the hometown team, your Hudson Pirates. Let's meet the starting lineups first for head coach Aaron Thomas and the Falcons of Aplington-Parkersburg. A senior, number 1, Caleb Campbell. A junior, number 5, Benny Waller. A senior, number 15, Mason Ritter. A junior, number 20, Sully Jensen. And a freshman, number 23, Tyler Whittaking. Now let's meet the starting lineup for head coach Sean Leonard and your Hudson Pirates. A freshman, number 0, Dave Roberts. A sophomore, number 2, Jackson Destiny. A junior, number 3, Anderson Yeager. A sophomore, number 10, Blake Gallagher. And the captain of your pirate ship tonight, the senior, number 4, Keelan Kyle.
So no surprises in the starting lineup. You got number 1, Caleb Campbell, number 5, Benny Waller, number 15, Mason Ritter, number 20, Sully Jansen, and number 23, Tyler Whittaking for the Falcons. For the Pirates, you got number 0, Tade Roberts, number 2, Jackson Nestaby, number 3, Anderson Yoder, number 4, Keelan Kryle, and number 10, Blake Delagardelle. The Falcons are coached by head coach Aaron Thomas, assisted by Jason Berkey, Keaton Hempen, Connor Newroth, Brad O'Connell, and Adam Waters. Pirates are coached by head coach Sean Leonard, assistant coaches Chad Christopher and Jacob Smith. About set to tip her off. And the Falcons will control the opening tap. Waller's got it at the top of the key, skips it around to Campbell. Campbell skip over to the freshman. Whittaking back to Campbell. Back to Waller. Whittaking for a 3. It's off. Rebounded by Roberts. It's going to be a foul on Nestaby. He was going to turn it over anyway. He dribbled it off his foot. It was going to be a turnover. He used his arm to hold the Falcon away, and that'll be a turnover or a foul. Not necessarily. I'm not going to count it as a turnover, but it was a first foul on Jackson. Whittaking controls at the top of the key. Pirates in a 2-1-2, 2-3 zone. Waller for 3. It doesn't draw iron. So shot clock didn't reset. Campbell for 3. It draws iron. And they're going to call a foul on number 20, Sully Jansen. Team foul number 1 for a push on the rebound. Kryle brings it up. It's off to Roberts. They run a curl on the one side. It's a man-to-man defense by the Falcons. Kryle drives in. Nestaby from the corner. It rims in and out. Falcons trying to push pace here. Waller has it. Picks up his drill. He skips across. Almost stolen, and it finally is. Nice defensive play there by Anderson. Yoder with the tip. Doesn't get the steal, but causes the turnover. Kryle into the lane. Short jumper, and he's going to knock it down for 2. Hudson takes the first lead of the game, 2-0. Wedeking is off to Waller. Inside to Jansen. Back out to Campbell. Campbell looking to penetrate. Goes baseline. Skips it back across to Waller. Waller shot fake. Drives. Too easy through the Hudson 2-3 zone defense and gets his first bucket of the game. Ties it up 2-2. Man-to-man defense here. Jackson Nestaby turns it over on the drive. Waller goes in. He's going to get a basket and a foul. Foul on Yoder, sending Waller for the 3-point play. Nestaby drives, tries to split the double team, tries to kick it back out. Felt like he got fouled. He did. He felt like he got fouled. We turn it over. They go in for a layup, get the push from behind, and Waller looking for the old-fashioned 3-point play. He knocks it down. And that's going to be Jansen's second foul. He tried to steal the inbounds pass, and that's going to be 2 quick fouls on Jansen. That's the team foul, second team foul on the Falcons. Aplington with a 5-2 lead early first half, early first quarter. Nobody's setting the world on fire from the field for sure. Trying to run a little screen down, screen back. We're going to turn it over again. Nice hands by the Falcons. Then we had nice screen. Campbell going to take it all the way to the hole for a basket. We had 3 people trap the ball 94 feet away from the basket, and once they broke that, it was not good for Hudson. Yoder on the left side. He tries to drive. Almost turns it over. Roberts picks it up. He takes a dribble. Kicks it out to Nestaby again. Nestaby misses from the corner. Pirates 0 for 2 from 3. 1 for 1 from inside the arc. They go inside to number 15, Mason Ritter. Waller hits a 3. So Waller with all 8 of their 10 first quarter points. Now they can't just, both referees, the referee underneath the basket blew his whistle, put his fist up to call a foul, then looked to the outside to ask for help, got nothing, then called the charge. In the lineup for the Pirates, number 13, Owen Bell. Number 12, Austin Kleigel. Trevin Thomas is into the game for the Falcons, and now the Pirates take a 30-second timeout, and it looks like Coach Leonard's trying to get Tate Roberts back into the game. So not off to a very good start for the Pirates. They've turned the ball over twice. They've taken 1 2-point shot by Kean Kryle. He made that. Jackson Nestaby 0 for 2 from 3-point range. Benny Waller 2 for 2 for layups. Caleb Campbell has a layup for 6 in the paint, and Waller hit a 3 to give him 8 of the 10. Currently, AP's 1 for 4 from 3-point range. Waller hitting the only 3. It'll be AP's ball underneath the Hudson basket, the inbound. Excuse me. In the lineup as well, it looks like number 11, Preston Jansen, a senior. Pirates still in their 2-1-2 or kind of a 2-3 zone. It drops back to a 2-3 zone. Tade Roberts kind of comes up high and then drops down. Waller for 3 again. Draws iron, then it's off number 3, Trevin Thomas, out of bounds. Ball back to the Pirates. Roberts inbounds it to Delagardella near half court. Delagardella brings it across. Pirates is looking to get a. So we have a new gym floor. It's a 94-foot court, 115 by 115 foot size gym, and I have seen both in the boys game and in the girls game more people step out of bounds on the sideline in this gym than ever stepped out of bounds on the sideline in our other gym. It's crazy. That's got to be the 4th time in the boys game, and I think the girls have done it 4 or 5 times themselves. Nice high arcing 3-point for Preston Johnson, knocking down the high arcing 3 from the corner. Kyle trying to take the ball to the hoop, and he does, and he scores. Kyle has all 4 of Hudson's points. Campbell out front being guarded by Owen Bell. Off to Preston Jansen, back to Jansen, to Waller in the corner. He's challenged, air ball, rebounded by Owen Bell. Bell off to Cryle, Cryle up to Tade Roberts. Tries to go baseline, gets bumped the whole way, skips across to Delagardelle. Delagardelle, it's short. Our sophomores a little tight start the game from the arc. Campbell drives, steps through. Not very good defense again in the zone. We've given up 4 layups. Got to stay down in a stance. Bell to Tade Roberts. He gets bumped by number 15, Mason Ritter. It'll be his first foul, team's 3rd. I thought Bodie Griffin was going to join me in the booth tonight. He walked all the way up there, turned, looked at me, and then walked away. Just think he wanted to say hi. So shout out to Bodie Griffin. Hudson inbounds it to Cryle. Cryle tries to drive, skips to Anderson Yoder. Yoder's going to be short from that same corner. Taken 4 shots from that corner, and we are now 0 for 4. Anderson Yoder, a one-man press. Almost got the turnover. Turns around. Number 22's in the lineup, Gavin Bernard. Back into the lineup is Wedeking, Tyler Wedeking. Campbell goes inside, picks up his dribble, kicks it back out to Thomas. Jansen's long on his 3-pointer. Rebound to Pirates, almost turn it over. Rebound was by Jackson Nestaby. Tried to thread the needle on a bounce pass. Almost a turnover, bounces off AP out of bounds. Yoder to trigger the inbound. Got to get our huddle focus camera adjusted. It's not picking up that corner. Bell from the sideline is an air ball from the short corner. They kick it ahead to Wedeking. Back to Jansen, back to Wedeking. He dumps it down to Bernard. Bernard, I thought, had a shot there, but Wedeking just got grabbed. He was going to get a layup probably anyway. Or that was Wedeking. Or, sorry, Caleb Campbell. I am so sorry. Caleb Campbell's 3rd drive to the hoop. Made both layups. The first 2 layups, now gets 2 shots from the line. First one is short. About the only thing, Waller back in the lineup here. He replaces Thomas. Campbell will get his 2nd free throw. 1:15 remains first quarter. Hudson down by 11. Knocks down the 2nd, down by 12. We have a substitution, number 32. Gavin Allen comes in. He replaces Campbell. So Falcons have played strictly man-to-man. Tough man-to-man defense. Been hard to drive against their man-to-man. And now we just almost throw it away. Yoder drives. Misses the layup. Rebounded by number 22, Gavin Bernard. Goes to Waller. Waller gets the layup and the foul. Kleigel picks up his first, his second. Team's fifth. Waller's got 10. Back into the lineup for Kreil is Della Dardell. Waller to the line to complete the traditional three-point play, and he's done that twice already tonight. And AP leads 19-4. Kleigel from the side. He tries to drive, tries to go backdoor, skip, but passes it right to Wedeking, the freshman. Wedeking with a nice left hand for a layup. The shot chart for AP looks like a big blob right underneath the hoop because the Pirates just keep turning it over. Pirates unable to penetrate and create a back shot. Kleigel tries to go in, kicks it out. Yoder for three. It rims out. Roberts got the rebound but got it taken away. Pirates not shooting well to start tonight's game. Wedeking from three. Rims in and out. It's off the back iron. We're going to have a loose ball foul with 3.6 seconds to shoot. It's number 22, I believe. Gavin Bernard with a foul. Number 11. They called that a number 11. Preston Jansen, his first. So that'll do it for the first quarter for the Pirates. Pirates turn the ball over 4 times, leads to 4 layups for the Falcons. Pirates go 0 for 6 from three-point range. And they go 2 for 4 from two-point range. So not getting very many shots off. Shoot 50% from 2, 0% from 3. Turn the ball over 4 times. Do not shoot a free throw. AP shoots 8 3-pointers. They make 2. But it's in the paint where they kill the Pirates. They go 6 for 6 inside two-point range. They go 3 for 4 from the line. That's 75%. And they commit 1 turnover. So they only shoot 25% from three-point range, but they go 6 for 6 in the paint and hit 3 out of their 4 free throws. And that gives them a 21-4 lead. Kean Kreil, the only Pirate to score tonight. I'm going to switch pens while I keep stats just to see if they'll turn the tide for the Pirates. Driving kick by Kreil. Jackson Nesby drives baseline, kicks it out. Goes around the horn to Della Gardell. He steps into one. It rims just in and out. Better shot selection. But that one will fall, I think, next time for Blake. Better passing by the Pirates. Wedeking off to Campbell. Pirates still in the 2-3 zone. Waller about 5 feet. They go for a lob to Campbell, and he is fouled. That was a nice set play. It's going to be a foul on Tade Roberts, his first. Team's first of the second quarter. They'll send Campbell to the line to shoot 2. Once again, last year the boys went to 5 team fouls, and each quarter gets you 2 free throws like the girls did before. Leaves that one short. 21-4, early second quarter. Campbell short again. Roberts with the rebound. Thomas, a one-man And they turn it over again. That'll be the first turnover of the second quarter for AP. So Thomas wreaking havoc by himself. Full court, doesn't get the turnover, but Pirates reverse the ball around to Tate Roberts. He dribbles, gets it stolen, but as the Falcons steal it, they go into the backcourt, turn it over themselves. Jackson Nesby takes it to the hole, might have got away with a push-off, but missed the layup nonetheless. Something on the floor. Coach Neuroth runs out to pick up off the floor, and they stop play because it was right out in the middle of the floor. So Falcons the inbound. Wedeking up top. Trying to get Waller into the corner. They set a pick at the top of the. They go inside to Campbell. Campbell just. That's just a layup drill. We can't stop a dribble because we won't move our feet. It's going to be Hudson's ball off the deflection. That makes them 7 for 7 inside the lane from 2 feet. Pirates got to shore up their defense in a hurry. I think he might have stepped out of bounds right there again. Missed by Kryle. Wedeking to bring the ball up the court off to Campbell. Skips across to Waller. Waller, deep three. Knocks it down. Waller with his 14th point already. They're going to call a foul on Campbell for the reach-in. Team's first of the second quarter. Campbell's first into the lineup. Back in the lineup is Sully Jansen. He replaces Thomas. Hudson just trying to get a good look at the hoop. Into the double team to Roberts. Roberts puts it on the floor. Skips across to Kryle. Almost stolen. Yoder for three. Can't hit it. Jansen back to Campbell. Wedeking out front. Can't go after that steal. Campbell in the corner, short corner. Back out to Waller, top of the key. Good ball movement by the Falcons. He misses. Rebound by Yoder. It's going to be a 2-on-1 coming the other way. Yoder takes in, blocked by Waller. I'd like to see somebody stop and go off 2 feet. Nice Euro step by Wedeking. It rims out. Their first miss, but he steals it right back from the Pirates. 6th turnover unofficially for the Pirates. Jansen drops it down, but it's going to be a turnover. Their AP's third turnover of the first half. Pirates just looking for any bucket that they can get. Haven't scored for at least 5 minutes. Yoder goes to the hole, flicks it up. He's going to get fouled, it looks like, by number 15, Mason Ritter. Yoder to go to the line to shoot 2. Pirates going to get their first 2 free throw attempts of the game. The junior, Anderson Yoder, set to check in for the Pirates, Austin Kleigel and number 5, Bowen Backus. Anything to get us off 4 here. Back iron. Substitutions. Backus is going to come in for Delegate Bell. And 0 for 2. Roberts had the rebound for a second. Now Jansen brings it across to Waller. Wedeking brings it around back to the top. 2-3 zone for the Pirates. Waller out front. Jansen comes up to get it. Over to Wedeking. Waller in the corner. Jansen gets it. 7 to shoot. Wedeking for 3. He knocks it down. Not the prettiest looking shot, but he's pretty confident, and it looks like he makes a lot of those. Jackson Nesby makes a nice move into the lane. Can't knock it down. Kleigel comes in for Yoder. Coach Leonard, I think, is just content here. He's going to go man-to-man finally. The last 4:08 of the first half. And see what the Falcons can do against it. I hear him call out Utah, so Jansen comes across here. Go to the corner with it. Dry. Nice drop. He's going to get called for the shuffle. Was probably going to score and get fouled there. When the ball goes that deep into the corner, Tade can't get caught on the high side of that post. That's just an easy dump in and layup there. Got bailed out by the travel call. Tade Roberts hasn't got a touch in the paint tonight yet. Jackson Nesby for three from the other side. Can't make it. There's a Tade Roberts. Take it up in there. Yeah, take it up in there. Waller gets it with the 7th Pirate turnover. He's going to go in for another layup. Waller with his 16th point, 31-4. When it rains, it pours. Nothing can go right for the Pirates here. As Roberts takes a spin move, he spins into a second team foul on the Pirates into a charge. That'll be his second foul. 31-4 with 3:02 left to play, first half. Trying to look, Coach Leonard trying to look for anything positive for the Pirates. And it ain't going to be that. Tade Roberts going to pick up his third foul as the Falcons get to the rim at will. They just can get to the rim. Can't cut off anybody with their feet. Set to check in for the Pirates is going to be number 54, a sophomore, Grady Mosley. Number 20, Sully Jensen knocks down the first of his 2 free throws. Number 1, Caleb Campbell back into the lineup. Set to check in for the shooter is number 15, Mason Ritter. Rims off the second. Kryl with the rebound up to Kleigel. Kleigel penetrates off to Mosley. He gets deep, and he's going to go to the free throw line. So Mosley gets the ball down near the block, takes an aggressive dribble, goes into the defense, and he's going to get a free throw attempt. 2 free throw attempts, for that matter. Kind of a early, not used to these games. Maybe the Pirates still think it's a 7:30 start. We started at roughly 6:30 because the girls' game started at 5 because of incoming weather. So we got an early start tonight. Grady Mosley missed the first, steps into the second, can't hit it either. So nothing going right for the Pirates currently. Thomas has the ball out front to Jansen, to Campbell. Skips across to Jansen, down low to number 35, Jackson Mulder. He came into the game at the last free throw. Baseline fake. Thomas, the left-handed shot, no good. Pirates probably gonna turn it over there. Kleigel can't control the rebound and get a tie-up situation. Possession arrow pointed towards AP. Gavin Bernard set to trigger it into Campbell, number 1. Nice dump down and kick out. Jansen in the corner. It's going to be an air ball, but right to number 22, Gavin Bernard. Kryl can't do anything but foul him because he's just going to get an easy putback. So he sends it in the line to shoot 2. Bernard with looks like a little two-handed push shot, and this is the first. Pirates have yet to score in the second quarter. They were 2 for 4 from 2-point range in the first. Haven't scored in the second. Bernard hits the second. That's the shot that Kryl hit in the first quarter. Can't hit it in the second. Campbell from 3. Rims hard. Pirates can't get a rebound. Back to Campbell. He goes right to the rim. Can't score. Puts it back. Can't score again. Nice by Mosley. He gives up the turnover. And number 35, Jackson Mulder scores. Pirates turn it over for the 8th time. Bowen Bacchus. Bacchus can't score. It's going to be a Thomas into the paint, reverse it around the corner. Jansen for 3. It rims out. Nice box out by Grady Mosley. Giving Kryl the shot. Bowen's dead. Picked up his dribble. Skipped across. It's a turnover. Number 11, Preston Jackson with a layup off the fast break. 37-4 for the Falcons. Jackson, Nestaby finally hits a basket, gets the foul. That gets Hudson off 4 for the half. First bucket of the second quarter for the Pirates. Sends Nestaby to the line. And AP has just killed the boys in the paint. They've missed 3 shots and made 10 in the paint. Nestaby knocks down the free throw to give Hudson 7 with less than 30 seconds in the half. 37-7. Once again, in Iowa high school rules, if you get down by 35, it's a running clock. So Pirates desperate to not have that happen. Weta King out front to Campbell to Waller inside. Nice move by number 15, Mason Ritter. 2 seconds left, and that'll do it for the first half of the Hudson boys, down 39-7 at the half. I am joined at halftime by head girls coach Jeff Curley after a Hudson Pirate 51-45 victory. Before you get started, Coach, I'm going to throw out some things and I'm going to let you talk. Unfortunately, at the end of your game, the Huddle Focus camera shut off with about a minute and a half left, so all fans didn't get to see the end. But I tried to fill them in that you guys made 6 free throws down the stretch. You got AP to turn the ball over 8 times for you, and you shot the ball pretty well in the second half. I had you shooting 10 for 12 from the line for 83%, 8 for 19 from 2-point range, and 3 for 6 from 3-point range. Both teams had 8 turnovers in the second half. Do you know what grade this is out here that's playing? Is this 3rd grade, boys?
It's 4th grade, Kevin.
4th grade, sorry. You would know. But anyway, Jeff, go ahead, take it from there. I'm going to try to do some stats for the boys' second half. And
thanks, Kevin. And thanks for broadcasting. As always, you do a great job, as well as Chad up here. Were you guys tag teaming that first game?
No, I just sat here and listened. He did the whole thing. I tried to finish it out.
When we play AP, it's always a tough game, tough fight. Brady Driscoll does a great job over there. Got very competitive athletes, and again, it is a quality win tonight against a very quality team in Aplington-Parkersburg. The NICL Central's got just a lot of good teams in it again with with Brady's group there at AP and Joe Frost at Denver with another good group. Going to be a lot of dogfights in the NICL Central girls side this winter for sure. We were proud, I guess, starting with the first half, holding AP to 14 points, and we were really happy about that. Excuse my lungs, I'm a little congested here. So at halftime, we were very happy with our defensive effort, giving up just 14. We thought overall, I mean, you have to be able to handle Aplington-Parkersburg pressure. Overall, I thought we did okay. I would score us, a B+. We had some turnovers for sure because they are good at causing those. But I thought generally we handled their full court pressure pretty well. So again, the scoring picked up for both teams in the second half after a 17-14 halftime. We both scored, I think, 17 in the fourth, and I think it was 17-14 in the third in our favor. But all of our girls on the floor and on the bench, we're really proud of them for the effort, energy, and focus they brought to the court tonight, Kevin. You never know what you're going to get when you bump the time up to 5 o'clock and just kind of out of your routine a little bit, but I really thought our girls were locked in and focused tonight. And with 7 seniors on our roster, that helps. And excuse me. But again, Taylor and Siri are sophomores, and Molly are junior, who also contributed tonight. Obviously, we're locked in pretty good tonight as well. So, we can go down the list. Brady has some nice players out there. I mean, Quinlan Schultz seems like she's been out here for like 7 years. She's one of the most competitive athletes in our league. And she always does a good job leading them. And then, again, go right down the list from Walker, Wolf, Foster, Wagness. I mean, and then Eddie coming off the bench, and others that come off the bench for AP. I mean, watching a lot of tape of them this week, they just are. They cause a lot of turnovers against everybody they play. And again, we talked about trying to limit the live ball turnovers where we turn over leading directly to points for them. And overall, I think we did a pretty good job of that. We did give up a few of those, but they can get 20 points a night off of that alone if you're not taking care of the basketball. So,
and they're not afraid to press you on a missed basket as well.
No.
They'll do it full court.
Yeah, they'll be
even
right
when you
there
miss.
on you. I thought we did get some I thought we did get the ball out quick at times and took advantage of some transition baskets ourselves. Obviously, Taylor Davis for us can get out and go quickly. Taylor was a little frustrated in the first half, but she missed a few of those. But she kind of got that together in the second half and
hit a three-point basket.
That was a big three at the time.
Yeah, it was. Every time AP you'd get up 8, AP'd make a run, it'd be 3, and just like that, you guys would respond and hit a basket.
It was just a game of attrition, I thought, for a while, Kevin. I thought both teams got tired. We were both playing really hard. Them more in the full court press. Our man-to-man was trying to get after it. And it was just a war of attrition that first half. And I thought they came out a little stronger in the third, getting some dribble drives and dump-offs, getting some easy baskets. But, I mean, we just kept after it, and our kids hit some big shots, like you said, and the free throw line was big down the stretch. About the 4-minute mark, maybe when we had a 6-point lead, we did kind of pull it out a little bit, mostly so we could get a little break.
Correct.
I mean, and not just completely working the clock, but a little clock management at the end, and then catching our breath a little bit in that series. For the most part, we accomplished what we needed to in that situation. Obviously, things to always work on and grow on in those situations too.
So next Tuesday, we welcome Denver to town.
Yeah. So again, Coach Frost at Denver brings a veteran, experienced bunch of athletes who are fresh off a state volleyball championship. They were in a lot of these girls were in I think the state championship soccer last spring. I mean, they're competitive athletes. So I would tell Hudson fans, get out to the gym next Tuesday night, because we also have those type of athletes that are hungry and are going to work really hard. That should be a great Class 2A matchup in the Central next Tuesday night here in Hudson.
And then you welcome first-year coach Matt Dove on Friday here in Hudson.
Yeah, before we go into break on the 20th Friday night game here, again against Dyke. Matt Dove over there, first-year coach, replacing Bruce Dahl. And Matt's doing a great job over there. Knew he would. Great guy. And they've obviously got some pedigree and a history of winning over there too. So Hudson fans, two big NICL Central opponents will come into our gym next week, and I think our kids will be ready to go. I mean, right now we're healthy, and our depth has shown through this year more than we ever have. We don't need one particular person to score to be in a game. We kind of spread it around, and one night to another it could be somebody else that's played good.
We do need to talk to our activities director, Kevin Werzer, about front-loading your first half of your season with all home games, because later in the year you're on the road for a long time.
Well, I hope we have buses that warm up for that January road trips, because it's going to be quite a bit.
We might have a bus barn by February.
That'd be great. I mean, then we can get some warm buses. So, well, we'll talk to Kevin about that. He's going to say
Too bad.
Yeah. So we're going to take advantage. We hope to take advantage of this stretch and win some big games here at home. And again, we had a nice crowd here, Kevin, on a Friday night early start. Our fans are so important to our players and the coaching staff. The kids feed off and feel that energy from the crowd, and really appreciate that. And so we're thankful for that. And again, we're just super proud, Kevin, of our whole roster, how they're working. We've got things to work on, of course, but it feels like we just have a group that want to compete every night. And again, our defense has been where it started for us so far this season.
Well, I like watching you guys because you have Davis, Trunk, Willand, and someone who was in foul trouble tonight, Addie Rhodes, that could usually lead your team. It can be any one of them. Even you go deeper, Siri Olsen can lead your team in points.
Yeah,
Addie got in foul trouble there, so it kind of took her out of the game. And still won.
And we just try. Our kids, I think, are buying in. It just doesn't matter if you come off the bench, if you start, who scores. We want to win, and that's fun.
That is fun.
I think we're buying into that. We're still selling that. But thanks for having me up here, Kevin.
You bet. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Pirates turn it over to start the second half. Campbell misses the layup, rebound by Jackson Nestaby. Tade Roberts brings the ball up, tries to Euro step, dishes it off to Yoder. He misses. Rebound to the Falcons. Got to move our feet. You want to guard the guy you're guarding. Well, that's a pass to yourself. You can't do that. It's got to be a shot attempt. In the first half, the Pirates went 3 for 10 from two-point range for 30%, 0 for 9 from three-point range, and hit 1 of 5 free throws for 20% to give them their 7 points. The Falcons went 4 for 13 from three-point range for 30%, 11 for 14 from two-point range, shooting 78%. Another turnover for the Pirates, and then AP turns it back over to Hudson. Hudson almost turned it back over to them. It's not been pretty tonight. Coach Leonard, I know what he's thinking. Play hard. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just play hard as you can. Play smart and try to win this half. Just trying to win the third quarter, trying to win this half. And we turn it over again. Falcons were 5 for 10 in the first half from the free throw line. Nice spin move by Campbell. He made a living at giving up or getting layups in the first half. Dump it inside to Roberts right here. Roberts. Oh, he did elbow the kid in the face, but I don't think it was intentional necessarily. So that's going to give. That's his 4th foul. He's going to have to sit. Into the game is number 13, Owen Bell. That was a rough call there. He squared up and brought his elbow through and happened to hit the foul, number 15, Mason Ritter in the face. Not intentional, unfortunately. Pirates just need to be stronger. Move your feet. Can't give up the baseline like that. And another Mason Ritter with another layup. Pirates just can't keep their person in front of them. Campbell's going to pick up a foul here as Nestaby goes to the basket. You just got to show some grit, some toughness, and you got to say to yourself, I am not letting my guy get by me to the hole. Inbound to Bell. Curl for Kryle. It's hard to say in one word. And we're going to get a push on Yoder. His 3rd foul. Team 2nd of the 3rd quarter. Running clock now. The Falcons are up by 35. Wedeking brings it across. So it's going to be running clock. So the second half is going to go fairly quick. Pirates, just pick out 2 or 3 things you want to get better at right now. I would say staying in a stance, moving our feet, and being tough, showing grit. There's a steal by Kean Kryle. He lays it in. His 6th point. Wedeking with a nice pass through the lane. Unfortunately, Ritter can't score. But a beautiful cross-court pass by Wedeking, and the Pirates turn it over again. Their 4th turnover of the second half already. Gavin Allen, into the lineup, number 32 for the Falcons. Thomas tries to penetrate, off to Wedeking. Wedeking penetrates, might have traveled, got away with it. Back to Thomas. Waller to Sully Jansen. Jansen inside to Gavin Allen. Gavin Allen with the jump hook. It's short. Rebounded by Delagardelle. Up ahead to Yoder. Kicked to Jackson Nestaby. Poked away by, we just don't protect the basketball. Austin Kleigel's going to replace Jackson Nestaby in the lineup for the Pirates. Coming into the Falcon lineup will be number 11, Preston Jansen. He'll replace Wedeking. Clock runs the entire time, and the only time it'll stop is for a foul and free throws. Nice move there by Kryle. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. It doesn't stop on free throws. My bad. Gavin Allen, his first. Team foul number 2. Kryle trying to add to his 6 points. He's got 6 of the 9 points for Hudson. He knocks down his 7th. So he's got 7 of the 10. We knew there'd be growing pains this year after graduating 6 or 7 seniors off our state runner-up finish. He hits the second for his 8th point. So it looks like tonight's going to be a step back for the Pirates. This one you just are going to, Coach Leonard, going to have to just flush, move on. Just know you've played better. Foul inside Owen Bell. His first, team's 3rd. If you're stuck behind him, you can't reach over and poke it like that. Got to get on one side or the other, high side or low side. Nice inbounds play. Kick back out to Waller. He dribbled to the side to Jansen, back to Muller for 3. He's going to knock that down Benny's Waller's got 19 up ahead to Delagardelle. He gets bumped, but it's going to be on the floor. It's going to be number 11, Preston Jansen, his second, team's third. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Nestle back in the lineup for Delagardelle. Hudson inbound underneath their own basket. Inbound it to Bell, and don't come meet the ball, and Campbell just comes and takes steps in between. Pirates turn it over. Caleb Campbell just stepped in front. Got to come meet the ball. Just work on fundamentals this second half. Left-handed layup missed. Bell with the rebound. It gets knocked away out of bounds. So Kryle went to the hole with his left hand. Nice drive. Laid it up. Missed it. Roberts is going to come back in with his 4 fouls for Owen Bell. Back in the lineup is Mason Ritter and number 22, Gavin Bernard. Kryle's got it out front. They call an offensive foul there on Kryle? Or did he step out of bounds again? There's another, that was a sideline violation again, stepping out of bounds. I made that comment earlier. Bigger gym, bigger floor, and we've stepped out of bounds more times this year than we have in the past 10. Sideline. Aplington-Parkersburg are running the weave inside. Campbell misses the jumper. Up ahead to Yoder. He steps through, misses the runner. Trayvon Thomas. Almost said Gavin Thomas. Trayvon Thomas. Trevin, sorry. Number 22, Gavin Bernard, takes the ball up. He gets fouled. Bernard going to shoot 2. Jackson Nestaby reaching in. Hudson just a step late at everything. Step late in the dump in, step late challenging. That ends up getting you in foul trouble. Owen Bell replaces Yoder. Pirates have 4 team fouls in the third quarter to 3 for the Falcons. Knocks down both. We got our freshman bringing the ball up court. Crosses over, goes down the middle, lays it in. Aggressive move for having 4 fouls. It's going to be a 2-point attempt. That was only a 2-point basket for Campbell. Drive and kick to Nestaby. It's short. And that'll do it for the third quarter as AP leads 52-13 after 3. Pirates go 0 for 2 from 3-point range in the third quarter, which makes them 0 for That makes them 0 for 11 from 3-point range in the game. They go 2 for 5 for 20%, or 40%, sorry, from 2-point range, and go 2 for 2 from the line. Falcons go 3 for 7 from 2-point range. For 43%. And they go 1 for 1. Waller hitting a 3 from 3-point range, and they go 2 for 2 from the line for 100%. They turn it over 2 times. Pirates turn it over 6. This is gut check time for the Pirates. Coach Lerner going to find out who his players are. Okay, this is where you just flush those 3 quarters, start over again, Play as hard as you can. Play hard, play smart, play aggressive. Looks like we're still in man-to-man. They go back screen for that lob like they started in the third quarter. Not as good a pass, ran it the other direction to Campbell, but didn't score. It's going to be a foul as Jansen goes to the basket. I think they're going to call that on 0. That's going to be number 5 on Tade Roberts. So 19 seconds into the fourth quarter, Tade's going to foul out. Have to sit the rest of the game. Sully Jansen going to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Misses the first. Now they stop the clock for some reason on the free throws. Misses both. They didn't earlier. They did now. So that's good. Cryle goes to the bucket, puts his head down, goes to the bucket. He scores. He's going to go to the free throw line for a 3-point attempt. That's his 10th point. He's got 10 of the 15, looking for 11 here. Into the lineup for the Pirates is number 54, Grady Mosley. And Kean knocks it down. Waller gets wherever he wants to go just by dribbling through our defense. Pirates just reaching instead of moving their feet. Turnover for the Pirates again. Fast break, Wedeking to Waller. He dumps it off, and Kryle's going to pick up the charge. No restricted area in high school boys basketball, so he picks up the charge under the basket. It'll be his first foul. He's got 21 points. Team foul number 2. And we turn it over yet again. Up ahead. Number 15, Mason Ritter knocks down that layup. Skip to Kryle. Kryle penetrates left. Kick back out to Yoder. Yoder tries to drive. Spin. Gets a foul called on Waller. His second. Team's number 3. Clock continues to run. Blake Delagardelle in the lineup for Austin Kleigel. Kryle, 2 dribble penetration. It's going to go out of bounds over the top of the basket. No rest for the Pirates. They got to come back, regroup, come back Tuesday and take on a tough, athletic Denver team. Going to be wholesale changes for the Falcons as 5 people report to the scores table. That's just a layup drill for Waller. He just dribbles through all 5 Hudson Pirates, scores to give him 23. Timeout for the AP Falcons as he just calls timeout to get 5 new players in. Looks like his starters are done for the night as it's 58-16 AP. Easier to talk about how we should regroup and just play hard, and when you're getting throttled like this, it's easier said than done. As Delagardelle misses a 3. Blake, a very good 3-point shooter. Jackson Nesterby, a good 3-point shooter. As Jansen misses a 3-point attempt. Kryle, a good 3-point shooter, just have not shot it well at all tonight. Another turnover by the Pirates. Pirates have 9 turnovers in the second half. Number 22, Gavin Bernard. It's been a layup fest. Pull-up 3 for Nesterby. He misses. Can't hang your head. You got to hustle back on defense. Didn't go in. Forget about it. Move on. Bernard trying to make a move to his left. Mosley tips it away and forces the turnover. Then the lineup will be Austin Kleigel and Bowen Backus for Yoder and Delagardell. .410 left to play. Second half. Cryle trying to bully his way in there, can't do it. Back kicks at the Backus. Backus can't hit. Bowen, a capable three-point shooter as well. Trevin Thomas to his left, another layup. Cryle gets in, misses, gets his own rebound, gets it back, misses again. Just can't buy a bucket tonight. In and out for number 12, Brandon Hartbarger. Pirates turn it over again. Number 35, Jackson Mulder. He gets into the layup line and scores. My stats are all unofficial up here. Looking like Hudson's going to check in Trip Thompson and Jack Holbach are going to come in for the Pirates with 2 minutes left. Mosley, power dribble, kicks it out, and that's another turnover for the Pirates. Liam Reimer checks into the Pirate lineup as well. So we got Reimer, Holbach, Backus, Thompson, and Kleigel. Into the AP lineup, number 13, Jonah Carney is in. Number 54, Jackson Kittrell is in. Jack Holbach with a foul, his first, team second. Trying to get all these names in. Number 32, Gavin Allen. 0, Wes Shirk. Nice move down the lane. Another layup for number 32, Gavin Allen. Trip Thompson back to Kleigel. Kleigel tries to cross over. Has nothing, kicks it out to Thompson. Trip in the jump pass to Kleigel. Back to Thompson. Almost a turnover by Thompson. Backus out there to Thompson. 3. Gets it off before the shot clock violation. But up ahead, Wes Shirk goes in, tries to go in for his layup. Doesn't get it, but he's going to go to the line. Wes Shirk is going to shoot 2. Team foul number 3 for Hudson. Third foul on Kleigel. Wes Shirk toes the line. Misses the first. Minute 2 left. Fourth quarter. Toes the line for the second and knocks it down. Gets his name in the score sheet. Under a minute to play. AP leading 67-16. And it's going to be a turnover for the Pirates, but the Falcons return the favor. Backus goes in. Kind of a half hook shot. Jack Holbach with the rebound, and Jack Holbach gets his name in the scorer's book on the rebound. Gives the Pirates 18. Turnover by AP. 30 seconds left to play. Kleigel up ahead to Thompson. Thompson looks. Throws it to no one in particular. Kleigel trying to cross over between two guys in the zone. Dump it into Jack. Jack back to Backus. Backus for 3. No good. Backus gets his own rebound, dribbles it off his foot out of bounds with the turnover. And that's going to do it for him here in Hudson as the Falcons complete their 67-18 win. A few stats here, a few closing remarks, and we'll be shuttered down before the bad weather rolls into town. All right. For the Pirates, second half, they go 0 for 7 from three-point range. They did not make a three-pointer in this game. They were 0 for 9 in the first half, 0 for 7, so went 0 for 16 for the game. They took 10 two-point shots, made 4 of them for 40%, and Kean Cryle went 3 for 3 from the line for 100% from the line. For the AP Falcons, they went in the second half, they went 10 for 13 from two-point range for 77%. They were 1 for 3 from three-point range for 33%. They were 3 for 6 from the free throw line, shooting 50%. For the game, they were 21 for 27 for 78%, and those inside the three-point line. And I would venture to guess out of those 21 shots, 18 of them were layups. So the Pirates got to go back to the drawing board before Tuesday when Denver visits. You just got to flush this game and forget about it. I wouldn't even throw this tape on and watch. I would just move on to scouting Denver, working hard, giving effort. You know Coach Leonard's teams are going to give you effort. They're going to play hard. This is the third game under our belt for 4 new starters, 4 guys that never played before. So not making excuses. We're just going to play hard and look forward to Tuesday night. So that'll do it for me. I'm Kevin Murray. Thanks for listening and joining our broadcast. We'll be broadcasting on Tuesday night, hopefully at 6:15 for the varsity girls, 7:30 for the varsity boys. We'll have all lower level games broadcast as well to Huddle Fan. Thank you and stay